The models arrive in mass quantity. About 150 gorgeous ladies from Brazil, Russia, and other countries were transported to a private island in the Maldives to party with a few dozen Middle Eastern guys. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at inside the insane trillionaire lifestyle of the Saudi prince. Yeah, you heard it right. Mohammed bin Salman, then the 29-year-old Saudi crown prince and defense minister, was the host. He's currently the vice prime minister, heir to the king, and one of the most influential individuals in the region. He also ranks among the richest, and in July of 2015, he was planning to throw a gigantic party that would last nearly a month. Vela, a Maldivian private island intended to be one of the world's most exclusive and expensive places, served as the venue. The island featured approximately 40 private houses, several of which were constructed on stilts overlooking the blue seas of the Indian Ocean. The accommodations had private patios and swimming pools. Each residence had its own butler. On the tropical beach, there was also a snow machine so guests can play in a fake blizzard. It was quite a princely holiday, according to the authors of The Blood and Oil, Mohammed bin Salman's ruthless quest for global power. Bradley Hope and Justin Sheck, out Tuesday from Hashedi. Mohammed bin Salman, also known as MBS or Mohammed bin Salman, rented an entire island for himself and his entourage. According to the book, the staggering cost was $50 million. Each of the resort's over 300 employees would receive a $5,000 incentive in addition to significant cash tip. These same employees typically earn between $1,000 and $1,200 per month. The money was carefully spent as MBS and his crew placed a premium on seclusion. He was desperate to conceal the celebrations from being reported in the media. The authors wrote, Mohammed recognized that Saudi Arabia's youth were fed up with decades of extravagant spending by the royal family and frustrated by internet tales of Princess showy residences, spending sprees at Harrods, and sports cars racing through London's Mayfair. Staff members were not permitted to bring smartphones onto the island to maintain confidentiality. They were only permitted to bring a Nokia 3310 candy bar model for communication purposes. 2 employees were terminated for rule violations. Some employees were responsible for greeting the arriving models as the boats approached the island's port. The women have whisked away in golf carts into a medical facility for STD testing. The seaplanes carrying Mohammed bin Salman and his friends arrived only after the tests were completed and the women had settled into their villas, wrote the writers. 2 Wall Street Journal reporters who spent years investigating the monarch. For entertainment, MBS hired international celebrities such as Pitbull, Gangnam Style rapper Psy, and DJ Afrojack. Private Island News also said that Jennifer Lopez and Shakira were scheduled to perform. The man slept for the majority of the day as the sun sank, though they emerged eager to celebrate. DJs and bands performed on a dance floor overlooking the pool, while smaller performers performed on stage dispersed over the island. One evening, during a stadium-filling concert by Afrojack, MBS became so excited that he climbed on stage. The book states the men and models applauded as Mohammed took over the DJ booth and began playing records of his choosing, while Afrojack skulked away, grumbling, careful to cuss out loud only when the prince was out of earshot. Frequently, the celebrations would last until daybreak. MBS depended on his own personnel in certain instances, like when providing alcohol, which is prohibited in Saudi Arabia. The Vela personnel was kept at a distance because Saudis did not want to be seen drinking with citizens of another Muslim nation. Less than a week into celebrations, though, a local publication learned of MBS's participation. The news was quickly reported elsewhere. MBS went quickly. The women left shortly thereafter. The event did not appear to teach the monarch the importance of maintaining a low profile. It just served to highlight the significance of privacy. Soon after, MBS acquired the Serene, a 439-foot super yacht that is the epitome of luxury. The crown prince paid the Russian vodka tycoon who owned the ship more than $500 million for it, roughly double the initial price. It has approximately 48,000 square feet more room than the Grand Central Concourse. It had 2 helipads, a submarine dock, and an underwater viewing area, a jacuzzi, a movie theater, and a grand staircase overlooking a grand piano. The writer adds, it was elegant and sumptuous, ideal for hosting VIPs, but it could also be transformed into a party castle for nights with close friends. MBS's team also purchased a gaudy French chateau near Versailles, complete with fountains, elegant lawns, and a moat, for more than $300 million. Perhaps the crown prince's extravagant spending was a result of his poor upbringing by Saudi royal standards. According to the book, Mohammed's childhood was shaped by money, or the lack thereof. MBS is King Salman's 7th child and the first child of the king's 3rd marriage. He enjoyed scuba diving, fast food, and video games such as the Age of Empires series as a child. Unlike several of his siblings, MBS did not attend school in England or France. According to Blood and Oil, his presence in Saudi Arabia allowed him to understand in considerable detail about the frailties of his competitors inside the royal family. At age 15, he discovered from a cousin that despite decades in service, his father had not collected a substantial fortune and had become dangerously indebted to princes and merchants. Later, he would recall, "It was the first shock and difficulty that I faced in my life." The financial pressure prompted MBS to seek out ways to gain money. He presented his father with an odd request for a prince. He desired to operate a business. His father simply chuckled. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.